What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have more interesting, shocking, unbelievable news. Shocking, unbelievable news that could change because of the outrage of you, the fans. And that's that the chosen opponent for 4 division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, who is widely considered the face of the sport of boxing, top 5 pound for pound best fighters in the world, and the undisputed super middleweight world champion, superstar boxer Saul Canelo Alvarez, who is 60 wins now, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. He is 33 years of age, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. It was reported Canelo Alvarez just came off of a big victory this past Saturday as he defeated the 19th world champion in his career, as he defeated 3-time junior middleweight world champion, former undisputed junior middleweight world champion, now still the unified junior middleweight world champion, superstar boxer, Jermall Iron Man Charlo, who is now 35 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. He is 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 33 years of age, 5'11" and a half with a 73.5-inch arm reach. He won a unanimous decision, dropping Jermall Charlo in the 7th round, and I thought he won every single round. Again, Jermall Charlo was quote-unquote daring to be great, jumping up from 154 to 168, 2 weight classes, and challenging Canelo Alvarez. Although he has a bigger frame, he was the smaller guy. And it was just told to me in reports that the powers that be are looking for Canelo Alvarez to fight undefeated 2-time WBC super middleweight world champion, Mexican Ecuadorian superstar boxer, the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, who has 27 wins, no losses, no draw, 23 big wins by way of knockout. He is 26 years of age, 6'2" with a 75-inch arm reach. Or fight the identical twin brother of Jermall Charlo, that being undefeated 2-division world champion, former junior welterweight, junior middleweight, undisputed world, unified world champion, now the reigning WBC middleweight world champion, superstar boxer Jermall Lions Only Charlo, who has 32 wins, no losses, no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout. He is obviously 33 years of age, but he's slightly bigger, 6 feet tall with a 74-inch arm reach. So he's a half-inch taller than his brother, has a half-inch arm reach advantage, and he fights at 1 weight class above Jermall Charlo. So it was told to me that David Benavidez, who's facing off against undefeated 2-division world champion superstar boxer Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, November 25th in San Antonio, Texas, that if Demetrius Andrade, who is a southpaw, who's big, who has been looking to fight Canelo Alvarez as well, Demetrius Andrade is 32 wins, no losses, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 35 years of age, 6 feet tall with a 74-inch arm reach, but he's a southpaw. It's a dangerous fight for David Benavidez, and he's a very awkward and dangerous fight for Canelo Alvarez. He's been looking at being Andrade to fight Canelo Alvarez since they was at 54, and he was the world champion in unified. When he was at 60, he had the last belt, which was the WBO belt, to fight Canelo Alvarez for undisputed after Canelo Alvarez beat Danny Jacobs in a unification bout and beating Triple G. He held all 3 belts outside of the WBO title, but then he quote-unquote dared to be great. Instead of fighting Andrade, as he stated he wanted to become the undisputed middleweight champion, the first Mexican-born fighter to be the undisputed middleweight champion, no, he decided to jump up from 160, 175 to challenge Sergey Crusher Kovalev for the light heavyweight WBO title. Instead of fighting Demetrius Andrade, the last piece of the puzzle, become undisputed in his weight class. Stylistically, it's a bad matchup, and they strategically moved around Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. And so now it's being said that Andrade, who's fighting David Benavidez, if Andrade beats David Benavidez, that Jermall Charlo, who was originally supposed to be the opponent chosen for this past Saturday's fight, the identical twin brother Jermall, the storyline was to fight Jermall Charlo, right? Because they don't want to fight Andrade. So he's going to fight, that being Canelo Alvarez. He's going to fight May 4th, Cinco de Mayo weekend, which falls on May 4th this year. Okay, so if he if David Benavidez beats Andrade, then they were looking to fight David Benavidez May 4th. Cinco de Mayo weekend will be huge. Although David Benavidez is half Mexican, half Ecuadorian, but just for the sake of the Mexican holiday, the Latin holiday, it would be a massive fight. And David Benavidez was considered the best super middleweight in the world before Canelo Alvarez decided to make that his home. And he's a Mexican monster. It would be enormous. So it seems to be that would have been the logical fight for Canelo Alvarez, right? And or if Andre beats David Benavidez, they want the storyline that Jermall Charlo, who is the identical twin brother but is the bigger brother, calls himself Big Charlo, he would get the opportunity to fight Canelo Alvarez, right? And the storyline would be him avenging his brother. But now a new opponent has shockingly appeared as Canelo Alvarez's next opponent, and that's Dominican star boxer Carlos Adames, who is 23 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 18 wins by way of knockout. He is 29 years of age, 5'11" with a 73-inch arm reach. Now the reports is Canelo Alvarez is going to choose Carlos Adames, Dominican fighter out of Dominican Republic, as his next opponent for May 4th Cinco de Mayo weekend. And get this, Carlos Adames, again, is a 60-pounder. Okay? Now he's coming off some big wins. He beat Julian J. Rock Williams, Juan Maciel Monteo, and Sergey Derevyanchenko, right? His last 3 fights. Okay? One loss is to Patrick Teixeira. That's at 154. And he beat Pat Day, the late great Pat Day, before he lost to Teixeira, right? But again, he's a 54, 60-pounder. And this is who they're saying that Canelo Alvarez could face off against. So Carlos Adames responds to the people that are saying and claiming that they don't like this fight. Now it's being reported by reporters. Rick Glazier is actually reporting this, that this is going to be the possible opponent. And now Carlos Adames is reporting that he's being in the conversation, in the talks to fight Canelo. And he says that he don't care what the fans think about him not having a chance to win or him being chosen as an opponent for Canelo Alvarez because he believes in himself. It's not that people don't believe in Carlos Adames. It's at the level that Canelo Alvarez is at that people are not interested right now in seeing Carlos Adames face off against Canelo Alvarez when he has David Benavidez right there. So this is what Carlos Adames had to say, quote, he said, people have been sending me negative comments, but I don't give a blank about them. I'm focused on my work and I don't need anybody to believe in me. If y'all don't want to watch this fight, then don't watch it. But you will see the news and press. I have hurt big champions, right? End quote for that. Then he comes back and he says, quote, in sparring because I'm a big 160-pounder. I beat Derevyanchenko, who put Triple G and Munguia in a bad condition. I also beat Montiel, who almost knocked out Charlo. I want to fight, but I want to fight other people, but nobody wants to fight. Charlo keeps running from me, Jermall Charlo. Jaime Munguia keeps running from me. The best run from me with cheap excuses. The best fighters are running from me with cheap excuses, right? Then he goes on to say, quote, I'll fight anyone y'all want to y'all want to give me. He's obviously, his language, his English is a little broken. He said, I'll fight anyone, paraphrasing, I'll fight anyone and you put a contract in front of me. I won't run like Jermall Charlo have. I have more merit than a lot of Canelo's opponents. I won't run. That is the last thing I will say. Trust me, I won't run. So Carlos Adames is confirming that Canelo Alvarez and himself is in conversations for a fight May 4th. He's a 60-pounder. Another guy that's small, coming up in weight. But yet, they said that undefeated 3-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, now the reigning undisputed welterweight world champion, who is widely considered and acknowledged as the #1 best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, in Terrence Bud Crawford, who is 40 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout, 36 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach, and considered the best fighter in the world, is not in the plans. But Carlos Adames is? Carlos Adames, no slight to Carlos Adames, there's no slight to his talent. I think he's accepting it all wrong, and he's just emotionally responding because of the negative comments. But the fact remains is that Carlos Adames, who is 23 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 18 wins by way of knockout, he's never been a world champion. Like he said, he couldn't get an opportunity. It's not that people don't want to and don't believe in Carlos Adames. They just don't want to see Carlos Adames because they deem it to be a mismatch, and they want to see the big names that he's been avoiding, like Andre, David Benavidez, and possibly a Terrence Crawford fight. If you could fight Carlos Adames, another guy weight class below you that has not won a championship and has not accomplished anything in the sport of boxing, then why wouldn't you fight Terrence Crawford? This is the problem. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.